I'm on my grind. I know what it is.
So Adrien Broner, you know, he came out recently, man. He told boxers, he gave a nice message to all the up and coming boxers, even the boxers that's currently boxing that ain't really been active, ain't really been making a lot of money. And pretty much he was throwing shots at PBC, a la Al Heyman and company. When you look at these promotional companies, a lot of them, I don't care who it is, Matchroom, PBC, Top Rank, whoever. When you look at them and you compare them, go down the line, you compare them. In my personal opinion, the PBC probably has to be the worst people to sign with, because I went and looked through their roster, and a lot of them fighters, I don't even know who the hell they are. And even if I do know who they are, I can't remember the last time a lot of them actually fought. A lot of these fighters are fighting once a year. Some of them are fighting once, like 2 years, being shelved for like 2 years. And I look at that as the equivalent of you working part time at a 9 to 5. You work. They got you working 2 days one week, and then they got you working 1 day another week. Next week you might not work at all. Then you got 3 days. That's not consistent. I mean, even as a boxer, man, a lot of these boxers already don't make a lot of money. They're not like top boxers where they're superstar boxers where they're making millions upon millions of dollars. A lot of these boxers are making probably less than even a person that's making like 20,000 a year, 25,000 a year. At least they're getting like a steady paycheck when you really think of it like that. A lot of these boxers making like 6,000-7,000 a fucking a fight. That's on the low end. And sometimes they're making 15,000 a fight, 100,000. When you make 100,000 a fight, that don't seem too bad if you're constantly fighting though. If you had like every other, you making 100,000, you fight January, and you fight again March, another 100,000, 150,000. You fight again, June, another 100-some thousand. When you really look at it like that, they're making, that's like $300,000 a year, $400,000 a year. That is pretty decent, I guess, as just to get by as a boxer. But then there's other things involved in that, man. You got taxes, you got to pay your coach, you got to pay all these other things you got to pay, man. Then by the time you know it, the boxer is left with out of 100 grand, he's getting let's say 30,000 in taxes, and then you have 70,000 left, and then he got to break bread with that. And then by the time you know it, man, the boxer was getting punched in the head for 12 rounds or knocked out, getting his brain rattled around, and he only taking home 40 grand out of his 100,000 and change. That's fucked up. To a lot of people it might seem like a lot of money, but to a boxer where you got to put your body through all kind of hell to make weight. If your natural weight is a 170 and you got to fight down at 140, squeezing down like 40 pounds, that's a lot, man. And not to mention you risking your life. They don't have any insurance, so you figure, why not go where the money is at? Where at least for the moment the money is at, right? You got to look at it like that. It's just like a person with a job. It's the same thing, man. You're making 50,000 here. You've been there for like 2 years, and then they don't want to give you a fucking raise, and you like, damn, well, this job here, I could apply here for 70,000, 80,000 a year. Why not take that? Right? And that's, I guess, where Adrien Broner was coming from. But at the same time, this is an Adrien Broner, man. This is a guy that when he was making his money, when he was at his high, this is a guy that was running through money, blowing it on chicks, ripping money and flushing it down the toilet, and you would look at it and say, well, who are you to tell somebody else how to move and make money and how to shake, shit like that. But You could also look at it like maybe he learned from his mistakes. You know, it takes a while for people to learn from doing fucked up stuff, dumb shit. You know, it takes a while. Well, maybe he learned, but when you think about it, man, he said, look, he jumped ship, man. He'll be fuck PBC. You know, he's the one that came out and told everybody that these dudes is on allowances and shit like that. And then when you look at the Charlo twins up here acting like they just this mega, like they're getting paid all this money, and then Daddy Al Heyman is dishing it out whenever he feels like it. There's a no wonder that Adrien Broner decided to jump ship and go to BLK Prime. And a lot of these channels out here was dissing BLK Prime. You know, hey, y'all don't know nothing. You know, we don't know what's what. I'll be honest. We don't know, you know, what's the future of BLK Prime. He just now jumping off, just like Triller was. But it looks like BLK Prime is much better, is managed much better than Triller. It looks like they put on better quality events. And, you know, this is my opinion. Everybody's opinion may differ, you know, but the way I see it is, man, I 100% agree with him. Boxers need to wake up. Take your career in your own hands, you know. If this BLK Prime is the real deal, you know, why still fuck with somebody that's shortchanging you, man? And like I said, you can use that analogy, 9 to 5 analogy compares to this very good. You know, hey, why am I here at this job that want to give me part-time when I can come over here, I can leave them and work full-time. Now, it remains to be seen, BLK Prime, when will, you know, how many fighters will get down with their roster? What will be the fight consistency of these fighters? Because, you know, I'll be real, they might start off good and then end up bad. You know what I'm saying? But is it a risk? Is it a gamble that these boxers have to take? I mean, let's be honest. Like I said, a lot of these fighters, they fight once every 2 years, and I mean, it's not just PBC, but it seems like it's like a chronic thing with the PBC fighters. I mean, look what happened to Rashidi Ellis, man. He was over there at Golden Boy, and they were shelving him. He wasn't getting consistent fights, and he signed over to Showtime and stuff like that. So, you know, we'll see how consistent he'll be fighting over there. And he felt like that was a good move for him. You know, a lot of these fighters in a lot of these promotions, you know, their wells are running dry. You know, because a lot of the people that run it, they be stealing a lot of money from the fighters and keeping it in their own coffers. You know, most of the time. So, Adrien Broner and Terrence Crawford are kind of like pioneers in a sense, because they're kind of showing other fighters, listen, man, this is what y'all need to do. Break loose of the chains of certain promotional companies that ain't doing right by you, man. The only thing is, you know, will boxers follow suit? I think a lot of boxers might decide to just leave PBC, man. But I think what they're gonna probably do is wait it out. They're probably gonna be like, let me, you know, this BLK Prime, you know, these are the new players on the block. Let me see if they as official as people say they is. You know, maybe the boxers are waiting to look. Maybe everybody's paying attention to BLK Prime, and they're like, let me see if they are what they say they are, and if they really are. If Broner start caking it up, if Terrence Crawford, because look, people are already doubting Crawford. They're already thinking that it's a lie that he actually made $10 million just fighting David Avenesian. You know, I don't understand why that's such a you know, why is that such a problem for people to believe that? And why is it even your fucking business? That's that man's pockets. You know what I mean? That's just the way I see it, man. That's how I see it. Worry about why your favorite fighter lied and said he's his own boss. Worry about that. Make those videos, all right? But anyway, shout out to Adrien Broner, man. Shout out to Terrence Crawford, the two that's leading the way, man. And I hope BLK Prime is legit. I hope it stick around, and I hope it moves different from a lot of these older promotional companies that have been around. because something got to be done, man. Maybe they'll pioneer other things in boxing. Maybe they'll start implementing. They'll be the first promotional company, I guess, that will implement boxing health insurance or something like that. That'll be pretty dope. I don't recall any other promotional companies doing something like that. That will be neat. That would be really fly to see something like that. So much love to Adrien Broner. He's supposed to be fighting Ivan Redkach, which is not really a big fucking deal, to be honest with you. So if he getting all his money to fight Ivan Redkach, and then Crawford got all his money to fight Avenesian, is what it might be looking like is, BLK Prime might be trying to entice these other fighters from other promotional companies to come over there. That's what it seemed like to me. Like, we paying you this. Could it possibly be a scam, or like not a scam, kind of like a tactic that they're using to try to entice the fighters over there to join their roster? Hey, it could very well much be. We'll have to see, because Ivan Redkach though, god damn. When you think about it, but hey, Adrien Broner needs to get back on track with his career. I don't have no problem with it, man. Let him get his bones back. Just hope he let his goddamn hands go this time. Shit, I would hate to see him lose against Ivan Redkach. That'd be crazy. But this is your boy Rebel Life Boxing. I want to know what you think about Adrien Broner coming out saying, "Hey, listen, boxers, wake up, take control, take the reins of your own career. Stop letting these dudes shelf you, and just, pick you up off the shelf whenever they feel like playing with you and stuff like that." You feel me? And I understand, though, not every boxer is going to be a superstar. There's levels to this. Some of them are not as skilled as others. I get it. Doesn't mean they shouldn't be earning their money. I mean, I'm on the roster to work for you, bro. Feed. I got to eat. I know a lot of them is hurting. But that's just my take on it, man. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, all that hot shit. Stick around for more raw content the Rebel way, baby. You know how we do. This is Rebel Life Boxing once again. Hope you have a great night. Catch y'all later. Peace.